Officer arrested. A local police officer finds himself on the wrong side of the law, facing domestic violence charges tonight. It's a story we first reported live at 5, new at 11. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell spoke to an advocate against domestic violence and joins us with more on their reaction to this shocking charges.
The executive director of the Coalition Against Domestic Violence tells me these charges are a reminder that even cops are held accountable if they're accused of a crime. A Pawtucket police officer accused of domestic violence. Major Arthur Martins tells Eyewitness News Officer Stephen Rico was arrested on Sunday and is facing several charges, including domestic assault and domestic disorderly conduct for alleged incidents that have happened over several months. Now the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence is reacting to the officer's arrest.
I think the general public's trust in police officers is eroded when you hear about a police officer that's violating the law, in particular in this kind of a case, allegedly, as it unfolds. But at the same time, I think it's also reassuring to know that if a crime occurs by a police officer, they're not going to get away with it. They're going to be held accountable.
Court documents allege that the 15-year veteran did intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly engage in fighting, threatening, violent, and tumultuous behavior.
Law enforcement, in particular, when they're involved in domestic violence cases themselves, it can be more lethal and more deadly and more dangerous. So it's particularly important for victims who are in a relationship with a law enforcement officer, if it's abusive, to get help.
Major Martins tells us in this case, Rico's alleged victim did not sustain any serious injuries. Stephen Rico was released on $1,000 personal recognizance, and he's been ordered to have no contact with the alleged victim. Major Martins tells us Rico is currently on sick leave. With the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.